waiting for my Amazon package. Good evening, Carol and John's Comic Shop. If you have gel super glue, I could use it. Bring it on up. Just kidding. Hi, how you guys doing? Welcome to Tuesday night. We've got a great, full, fresh, beautiful new comic table with very, very little updates beforehand. So we'll get right to it in a second. Update number 1, Carol had a wonderful time last Wednesday. Thank you, everybody who came to say hi to her and celebrate her 80th birthday. She also made note of every single person in the world who did not come say hi to her, so you're on her list. all billions of them. No, she had a great time. She really appreciated seeing everybody, so thank you from her to you. Tomorrow is our only upcoming event within a month. Kinda. We are going to be at the Grog Shop for a anniversary celebration of Lenora's midnight secret screening. Midnight rental secret screening. So there's a poster right there because there is. She gave us one, so we hung it up. But I'll be there co-hosting with her. Andrew will be in the crowd. John Shear will be in the crowd. We'll all be rejoicing at some weird B horror cult movie.
Late Night Comics went well.
Late Night Comics also went well. That was really fun. In addition to Late Night Comics, we should tell you that we have gotten new collections in. So there will be new excess comics generated for Late Night Comics in our dollar section. And also a lot of new comics on the back issue wall, in the bins, in the featured bins, which Winston is guarding fervently. So keep a lookout for new back issues. We are really excited about that. Also new discount graphic novels are on the front of the table, but point is we've got new stuff in. So let's do first appearances, and then we'll do the new table. First appearance in Nightwing number 111 is a character named the Son of Grey. I'm sure John Shear will talk about that more. Spider-Boy number 4 gives us Boy Spider, which is actually more terrifying than it sounds. Incredible Hulk number 9 is the first appearance of Frozen Charlotte. It's really tough to remember these. I'm not trying to. And then, actually, this one's not. Edge of Spider-Verse number 1 looks dumb, but it's not. The first story is the first appearance of Weapon VIII, and I will expand on that when I get to it. But we have a very potent, cool new comic table, so we'll start with Energon stuff with Image. And there is a lot of it, and we're stoked. Very bottom row gives us Cobra Commander number 2 of 5. There is an absolute oh my gosh moment in this book, and it's fantastic. I tried to get these guys to read it for the last 3 days since we got it. Oh, one day. Whatever. I'm imploring them to read it, and I'm glad they did because it's freaking great. So that's our cover A for Cobra Commander number 2. We got a cover B. He is in the swamps. It's pretty good, and a good cliffhanger too. 1 in 10 variant, 1 in 25 variant, and 1 in 50 variant by Nick Dragotta, one of my faves. All covers very well tied into the book. If you have missed out on Cobra Commander number 1, we are restocked on first prints, but we also got very cool second print covers. So that'll be our cover A for the second print of number 1, cover B for the second print of number 1, and cover C, the team cover, second print number 1. Then there's a new G.I. Joe Real American Hero this week. This is our cover A for number 304, and then we have a 1 in 10 variant available too. Most notably from the Energon Universe this week, though, is the Void Rivals trade paperback, Volume 1, probably our favorite new sci-fi series, definitely our favorite ongoing series in Energon stuff. Transformers is Transformers, and it's great, and we love it. Void Rivals is a fresh idea, told well in the context of G.I. Joe and Transformers, but completely original as far as the characters and their planets and their situations go. Very, very good read. If you in any way wanted to, dip your toe into Energon stuff from Image, and you're wondering, oh my god, that all hit really, really hard at one time, buy this, read it, you'll love it, and then we'll point you in all the right directions.
Exactly.
Agreed?
Yes.
It's phenomenal, and worth noting, written by Robert Kirkman of Walking Dead and Invincible fame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Above that, we've got a couple collected editions from Image this week. Spawn Origins is on volume number 28 of their reprinted ongoing stuff. Time Before Time is on volume 5. And then also Robert Kirkman mentioned again in this video, Firepower, his Kung Fu epic, issue number 30, ultra-sized, and it is the last issue of this. So a great time to pick up that series from start to finish. That was our cover A right here. This is our cover B by Cliff Chang, which I love. We've got a new issue of Holy Roller from Rick Remender and Andy Sandberg. That's my next read. Also this. Knights number 5 is gloriously quirky. We all love this book. We'd love to get you caught up on it, so ask us about that one. And then a new issue, number 1 from Image. We featured a book called The One Hand, a crime book earlier this month about a detective chasing a killer. This book is a companion book from the point of view of the killer. Very fun, fresh idea, and we're all kind of into it. So we're gonna keep checking that one out. They're both 5-issue miniseries. Then we got a whole row of Spawn. It is the 350th issue of Spawn. It is I think it's oversized.
Yep.
A little oversized, a bit groundbreaking. All Spawn fans, all Spawn interested parties should pick this one up. Anniversary issues are always fantastic and fun, and the creators always have a lot of fun with them too.
And we got a bunch of covers.
Thank you. That is our cover A. This is our cover B. This is our cover C. Cover D. Cover E. And cover F. That one's McFarlane.
But,
There's 2. That one's McFarlane too.
Yep.
cover B is McFarlane.
B and F. And now we are into Marvel stuff. We'll do collected editions first. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider, the Modern Epic Collection. This one is subtitled Weapon of Choice. Next to it, we've got the complete Jean Grey miniseries that finished up late last year, and the complete Children of the Vault miniseries that finished up. Blade Ongoing Volume 1. Woo! Give it a woo. Everybody's loving Blade right now, and that's not sarcastic. I just bought a Blade figure like not too long ago, which is not something I thought I'd say. And we have one reprint from Marvel this week, in case you missed it. Rise of the Powers of X is on issue number 2 this week. We'll get to it in a second. This is issue number 1. If you'd like to catch on to that miniseries, please let us know. This is a great row. I'm really excited about this one. We've got a new Alien series starting and a new Predator series starting this week. First up is Alien, Black, White, Blood, and I'll put in parentheses green, which I was not super stoked about, but it's okay because it fits. 3 short stories in this book. It's going to be a 4-issue miniseries with one story carrying on into the other 3 issues. That'll be your cover A. That'll be your cover B. Both amazing. All 3 stories fantastic. Predator: The Last Hunt is obviously the last Predator book they're ever going to put out. Just kidding. It does pick up from the previous couple of Predator miniseries, though there is a bit of an angle in this where the Predator becomes the prey, which I'm sure Predators are not super stoked about.
It's the last hunt for somebody, so
Probably a lot of people. Cover A for that one looks great. We got cover B right here. Cover C. Cover D. Classic. And then a 1 in 25 cover.
which I love.
Yeah, John sure does love it. He loves a good bald Predator.
Yes.
Helmetless. Star Wars has one new issue this week with Marvel. We got issue number 43. That'll be your cover A. And then we've got a 1 in 25 cover available for that one. Spider-Boy number 4 is the first appearance of Boy Spider. He is monstrous, and he is, I would say, like the alter ego of Spider-Boy. He's going after the other Spider people in the Marvel Universe, and he's not really holding back at all. It's cute artwork for a very gross situation.
Okay.
Yeah. Next to it, we've got the Marvel 97 homage cover, cover B. And then if you saw Andrea's Facebook post, you already know about this. But
Favorite cover of the week.
the Stormbreaker cover of Spider-Boy is they're going to start exploring some multiversal Spider-Men. And this is one that I would never have thought of in my wildest dreams. Then we've got a 1 in 25 variant for Spider-Boy 2, which probably goes along well with that first appearance. Fall of X tie-in with X-Force number 49. That's your cover A. Wonder Man is in it. They're not blowing smoke. And then we've got a cover B next to it on the table. Gang War is starting to wrap up. This is the last issue of Spider-Woman Gang War. That's number 4. Next to it, we've got the Marvel Masterpieces variant and the Marvel 97 variant, as well as a 1 in 25, which actually looks pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
More Fall of X tie-ins. Rise of the Powers of the X number 2 came out this week. Again, those are 5-issue miniseries. You'll see Fall and Rise kind of trade off month by month here. That's cover A. This is cover B.
Carrie Andrews.
Carrie Andrews, personal fave. Cover C. Cover D. Beautiful. 1 in 25 variants. And a 1 in 50 all art cover for that Storm variant.
David Mack.
David Mack. Gods is on issue number 5 from Jonathan Hickman. That'll be your cover A. This will be your cover B. This is your cover C, the Cosmic Homage variant. And then we've got a 1 in 25 hidden under there. Sentry is on issue number 3 of their 5-issue miniseries. The dude from Ohio is still being a jerk. What do you know? That was cover A. This is your cover B. In the middle of the table, Captain Marvel is also on issue number 5, written by Alyssa Wong. And we have one cover A on the table. Next to it is Daredevil. They're on issue number 6. Pure Doctor Strange team up. A lot of wild stuff happening for Daredevil in this book. That's cover A. This is your cover B, the 97 homage variant. And then we have a 1 in 25 right next to it. Another miniseries wrapping up for Marvel, the Marvel Superhero Secret Wars Battle World. I did it. All in one breath. Look at that. I talk fast. Sometimes it doesn't work out very well. That's cover A for you. And then we got a cover B next to it. Incredible Hulk, great issue starting off a new story arc. Number 9, they're in New Orleans. And again, the first appearance of a new Hulk villain. Very provocative cover A, too. That's your cover A. Your cover B is by Capullo. Cover C is the Marvel 97 variant. And then we've got a 1 in 50 variant, also by Capullo, with the all-art cover. Luke Cage Gang War is wrapping up also. That's on issue number 4. That's cover A. And this will be your cover B. Got to get them both if you love that mask. Guardians of the Galaxy is actually wrapping up their current series with this annual, which is good. They kept it very tight and concise, and it's a fantastic Guardians story, start to finish. It ends in a very emotional way, not going to lie. So that's your Guardians annual cover A. We got cover B with the 97 homage variant. Then what seems to be the book of the freaking century, Ultimate Spider-Man is on issue number 2 this week. It continues a great story, building a great new Spider-Man universe on the bones of an old new Spider-Man universe. And it's great. It's a great book. Really solid, well-written, and really starting something good. Issue number 2 has a cover A right there. We've got a Bagley connecting variant for cover B, cover C, cover D, and a 1 in 25 variant. If you would like Ultimate Spider-Man, please add it to your pull list. We are not going to get any more number 2s until the second print. So what's here is what we have, and then we will order what we can to fill the rest of the gap. But we've got a whole spider top of the table, it looks like. Edge of Spider-Verse number 1 is the 4th miniseries in the Edge of Spider-Verse titling, and it was phenomenal. I will admit, this looks like a dumb version of a Spider Cyclops. It is not. It is a phenomenal story involving a Spider-Man as a part of the Weapon X program on some what-if Earth, and it works super well. It's hard-hitting. It pulls no punches whatsoever. The second story is a Spider-Bite story, and then the third story is a here's what we're going to do with this mini-series and all the Spider people we're talking about story. So there's a cohesive glue to it, but the 2 first stories are great single what's going on in another Earth with that Spider person. So great beginning to this miniseries, as they all have been.
Harsh.
Very harsh.
Story.
Very harsh. It has an homage cover for cover B. Cover C, you had Ghost Spider on there. Cover D is a Stormbreakers cover, Spider-Punk. And then we've got fun things. A surprise variant. Each company basically sent us 1 per store variants for the Edge of Spider-Verse. And it's a $25 book that each store could only get 1 of. We got 2 because we order Marvel from 2 different companies. So that's awesome. Yay! And now I'm going to give it to DC. And Josh here.
Because I can talk about one of the best books of the week, because Wonder Woman came out this week, and we all love it, and it is fantastic, and it is the big, giant fight sequence in this one. Like, Wonder Woman versus all the enemies, the U.S. government is just sending everybody after her, and it's phenomenal. So, yeah.
And the backup story is adorable.
Yes. Yes, it is. So we got the regular cover there. Oh, so good. And then the 1 in 25 variant, and then the 1 in 50 variant in black and white.
I have one side note. Everybody all week and all month was talking about Ultimate Spider-Man. We're running out of pre-orders and stuff. I truly believe that this should be the book we should be like running out of pre-orders for.
Yes.
Like, this is the book you should be reading if you read comic books.
Yes.
However, we are on issue 6, so everybody has jumped on our bandwagon. So good for you.
Not
but
everybody.
If you haven't, jump on.
Not everybody.
Not everybody. But you'll have another chance a little later. So we'll get to that. And then Green Lantern War Journal number 6. not the final. Big hunk of battle with Jon Stewart here, and some rough stuff going on. It's like he is in war. So yeah. Batman number 144 is Joker Year 1 Part 3 of 3. It's how Jim Gordon's dealing with the Joker within there. Also very good. And then the DC facsimile of the week is Green Lantern, Green Arrow, issue number 87. It's first appearance of Jon Stewart. And legitimately, up to this point, I don't think I'd actually read it until Kyle handed it to me yesterday. And man, Jon Stewart is a great character in this book. He absolutely deserves to be Green Lantern. If you've never read it, get the facsimile. Well worth it. So we got the regular one there, we got the blank cover there, and then we have a spiffy, shiny foil variant for that one there.
Nice.
Superman we got shorted on. We will be getting more back in, so if you want it, ask for it. We got the 1 in 25 by Villalobos variant there, and the 1 in 50 variant for that one there. Next up, JLVG BK.
Yeah.
Number 6. Or is it number 5?
Number
Number
five.
5. Okay, number 5. All out monster action, all out Justice League action, all out Godzilla, all out Kong. Like Supergirl, like shows up with Kong again. Like it's awesome. Great. This is everything I was hoping for from this book. I love it so much. We got the regular cover. We have cover B by Jock, and we have cover C by Michael Cho.
Nice.
And a 1 in 25 variant right there, which is just wonderful. Titans, new story arc after the whole Beast Wars thing. This is basically Raven dealing with her dad, and they're trying to deal with the fallout from the whole Beast Wars stuff. So this is the regular cover for that one there, and we've got the 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
Nightwing's looking like a Spider-Man.
Oh,
Little
yes.
The final part of the Kingdom Come story is in Batman Superman World's Finest number 24. If you like Kingdom Come and you want to see the prequel to it, this is it. So you got the regular cover there. You got the cover B. You got the 1 in 25 variant and the 1 in 50 variant. Constantine Hellblazer, Dead in America, is on issue number 2. He's still being sassy. That's what Constantine does. Nightwing, issue 111. The main story, Nightwing comes to Gotham, hangs out with Batman, backup story, set in the 14th century with the son of Grey. So that's where it's at. The backup story is drawn by Francavilla, and it is beautiful. We got the regular cover there. We've got the cover B and the 1 in 25 variant for that there. Catwoman 9 Lives is on part 4. It's issue number 62 of Catwoman. You got the regular cover there, and you got your cover B by In-Hyuk Lee. And then we're going to go to the collection because it's Night Terrors. It's the Nightmare League, so it's all the Green Lantern, Justice League, all that fun stuff in a nice hardcover collection. But then, if you missed the setup for issue number 6, here's you go with issue number 5. It's everybody building their teams. Wonder Woman building team, government building their team. It's great. Wonderful. Wonderful standalone story. If you missed it the first time, you got a second print to get it now.
If you ever wondered who Wonder Woman's rivals are, superpower-wise, that's the team they're putting together.
Yep. So you got your second print there, and then Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong, second print for number 4. And then we move on to small press because Elvira is meeting H.P. Lovecraft, and we've got a new number 1 for that. We've got the regular cover there, and then we have a cover B variant for that there. And then more small press.
More small press. Rick and Morty is on finals week. We got a bastardization of the Sherlock Holmes story. That's your cover A. That's your cover B. Unnatural Order, one of our favorite Vault books, is on issue number 3. Can't wait to read that one. Mm-hmm. And then from Oni, we got a new book called Cemetery Kids Don't Die, which is a Goonies reference.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Never mind.
I don't know.
Anyway, Cemetery Kids Don't Die is about a bunch of kids who have had a lot of tragedy going on in their lives playing a video game while they sleep. So there's some technology that lets them kind of hook into the game. It's a very World of Warcraft kind of world. Only they do feel it, or they start to feel it, in a semi-supernatural way. There's great artwork in here for They're playable characters, and the kids are really well characterized in the real world too. So I'm going to keep my eye on this one. The cover A is beautiful, and then cover B is by James Stokoe, so double beautiful. Frank Miller's Ronin finishes up. Ronin number 2, number 6. Ronin book 2, number 6 by Frank Miller. I said all the things I needed to say. Critical Role Tales of Exandria is on issue number 2. We've got another issue number 2 for James Bond 007. And don't worry, I still have your request for issue 1, and I have sent an email to find out where those are. Then from Distillery, one of our favorite new companies that we've been in talks with about some of their books, which is kind of fun. They have a good dialogue open. Has a new book by Mirka Andolfo, Blasphemous. Essentially, the world of organized religion has become even more commercialized than it already is in this book. And they've got more publicly placed fingers in a lot of pies. And miracles have become a little commercialized. It's very public. Yeah, you kind of got to read it to know what's going on. But there's a lot of politics in a very entertaining way. And Mirka Andolfo is relatively known for writing a kind of sexy book. So
And it's dense.
it is dense.
Yeah, there is a lot of story in that issue. Like, even though it's like a regular size distillery issue, there's a lot in there.
So yeah, we're all excited about every new Distillery number 1. That'll be your cover A I just held up, and then we've got cover B available for you right there. Below that, Tom King is continuing to adapt Animal Farm with Animal Pound. That's number 2. That's our cover A. This will be our cover B. Oh, that's terrifying. I didn't look at that. Cover.
My Bunnicula shirt.
I noticed. Also terrifying. Cover C, the yellower one right there. An adorable, yet really also scary 1 in 25 variant. And then we've got a unlockable variant, which is a sketch version of our cover C, and those are typically 1 per store. To go along with your animal-based purchases today, Man's Best is a new book that's going to come out from Boom, but they are started an awesome initiative where they're sending out ash cans for their lesser-known stories. So this is an ash can, which is a preview of Man's Best, which is going to be a new kind of space epic featuring the animals that have been sent there.
It's described as homeward bound in space.
Oh,
And these animals have mech suits.
well, no, you sold me. Mech suit dogs.
Boom also gives us Grimm. This is volume 3 in the trade paperbacks. We've got a couple small press one-shots. Influenza is really fun. It is not an all-ages book, just for the record. It's essentially what happens when the zombie apocalypse becomes very commonplace. They are on their 7th zombie or apocalypse, and these zombie killers are becoming influencers on Instagram, so posting their kills. It's a little bit Zombieland, but a little more quirky with like an indie twist. Sunflowers is an autobiographical one-shot about living with bipolar disorder, and it has beautiful artwork in it, though it does have like 3 blank pages, and I'm sure they're for feeling, but they're kind of weird. I don't know. And Home is described as quintessential sci-fi told in black and white with an indie upbringing. Then we have new manga this week. I Am a Cat Barista, Volume 1. And look, the best thing about manga is that I don't have to describe it. I don't have to come up with anything. I don't have to use flowery language or ask these people what it's about because it's right there on the title. Below that, some new Ninja Turtles stuff. Volume 8 in their current ongoing series under the Reborn heading. A really great, valuable resource in the Ninja Turtles world right now. I'm going to pick one of these up. The TMNT source book is essentially breaking down characters and situations all across the most recent ongoing of Turtles, which is about to hit issue number 150. Jason Aaron is about to start writing Turtles with a new number 1, but they are going to continue all of the story elements that have been building thus far. So this is a great resource if you're about to pick up that Jason Aaron number 1. This is a book you want to grab and check out who's in it, what they're doing, how they're involved, character relationships and whatnot. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
It's the official Marvel handbook of the TMNT universe.
You're going to confuse these simple.
That was super confusing, but I get it. I get it.
You gotta use quotation.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah, you're going to get sued. Next to it, we've got a new one-shot from Godzilla, which is super hot right now. Godzilla Rivals. This is Mothra versus Mogira. Did I do that right?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, cool. Couple new all-ages stuff, too. T-Dragon Society has one called Tapestry coming out. We got Wombats, and they're going to Wizard's Wharf. I mean, look at the little photo. This is exciting. Sunny Mixer cases, old on the table, and then we got new Spidey books available for those young readers. And one action figure left in the store. It's Cyclops. That's it. That's a new comic table. We had a lot of fun with books this week. Well, I really hope you do too. Like, there's a lot of good stuff to just check out. Please come to Secret Screening tomorrow night. Support Laura and Lenora and us doing our stuff for free there. It's always a lot of fun, and there's popcorn and beer. So,
Yeah.
that's it. Good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow for your comic books.